Hey, it's Jake here, your Chief Encouragement Officer, and welcome to this new episode of the Compete Everyday podcast. Today, we're talking about why you have to be better about working in your life's waiting room. Get ready for this brand new episode, Competitor Nation. Be sure if you're watching on YouTube to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any episodes we drop here on the channel. As I teased in the beginning, you got to be better about working in your life's waiting room. Waiting can be the absolute worst thing in the world. Think about it, man. When I've had to go to the doctor before, I hate just waiting there. I hate sitting there in the lobby. Hopefully I brought a book. I'm trying to scroll my phone. Maybe I don't have internet access and you're just kind of sitting there waiting to go get that physical or meet with the doctor because you don't feel good. Everybody's sitting in there waiting, doing nothing. Isn't that kind of the feeling of the waiting room? You're just waiting. Unfortunately, a lot of people take that same mentality throughout life. They're waiting in their own version of the waiting room because they haven't reached where they want to be. They're not, quote, there yet. And so they just wait. I'm not at the position where I want to be in my career right now, so instead of working on getting there, I'm just going to wait and hope I get that promotion because of tenure. It's middle of December. I can't really start after my goal right now, so I'm just going to wait until January 1st. I'm going to use this month as purgatory to really do nothing. The people that adopt the mindset that the waiting room, that those periods in life when you're not where you want to be, that it's not a specific date on the calendar, that you just have to wait, those are the people that spend their whole lives waiting and end up holding a bag of regret at the end of it. Because just because we're not where we want to be yet doesn't mean we have to sit and wait. Just because it's the middle of December and not January 1st doesn't mean we have to sit and wait. Just because your circumstances aren't ideally what you want, your health is not ideally what you want, your finances are not ideally what you want, doesn't mean you have the excuse to sit and wait or to sit and waste, because that's ultimately what you're doing. When you're sitting around waiting on success to come to you, when you're sitting around and waiting on January 1st to get here, when you're sitting around and waiting to get there, you're not just waiting, you're wasting. You're wasting your opportunities. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your potential. You're wasting your life. Now I get it. Waiting sucks. It's like being stuck in purgatory. Just because you're having to wait doesn't mean you can't work. Guess what? When you injure yourself, you have to wait until your body heals. But just because you injured your foot doesn't mean you can't do upper body work. Just because you injured a shoulder doesn't mean you have to wait until it heals to do anything. Get your butt on a bike. Get your butt on a treadmill. Move your legs. You can waste your time waiting, or you can invest your time working during that waiting. It's frustrating to not be there at this time. But just because you're not there right now doesn't mean you're not going to get there one day if you're willing to work at it. One of the best stories I love from sports is the story of Kurt Warner. Now, you probably know his story. His movie is coming out here in the next few weeks about his journey from packing groceries, stocking shelves, to NFL Hall of Fame. The guy has an incredible story, but when you hear him talk about it, what's fascinating about it is if the story had worked out the way he wanted, if he skipped the waiting room, made the Green Bay Packers roster, tried to play in the NFL a little bit, he never would have become a Hall of Famer. See, it was in Kurt Warner's waiting room that he got cut from football. He found himself packing and stocking grocery shelves at night. He embraced this mentality that I'm going to make the best shelf in the store. I'm going to have the neatest, the most organized, the most best stocked shelf there is. That was his mentality. That I can't control where I am right now, but I control how I maximize this moment. This mentality helped him show up every single day at work. And then when he got an opportunity to go play arena ball, he took that same mentality from the grocery store shelves to the Arena League. And the cool part about Warner's story that he will tell over and over again is without his time in the Arena League, waiting for an opportunity to play in the NFL, waiting for a chance to chase his dreams. It was in those moments in the Arena League that he learned the specific skill sets that made him so great in the NFL. The quick passes, quick reads, quick releases, the things that he wasn't as good at when he got cut from that original training camp that he learned to build in the Arena League is what made him eventually a Hall of Famer. See, Warner could have been cut from the NFL and wasted his time waiting for another opportunity. He could have chosen to not take on the mentality, I'm going to be the best at stocking shelves. He could have taken the opportunity that I'm too good to go play arena league ball. He could have waited and wasted his life, and we wouldn't know his story. But instead, he embraced the time that said, if I'm going to wait right now, I'm going to make the most of it and get better. I'm going to embrace the mentality that everything I do, I'm going to be the best at. I'm going to step into this arena league and I'm going to learn how to be successful at it while I'm waiting for another opportunity in the NFL. And when I get that opportunity in the NFL as a backup, I'm not going to sit and wait until something happens and I have my opportunity. I'm going to stay ready. I'm going to be ready every day. I'm going to prepare like I'm the starter. And guess what? It's because of that he stepped in when Trent Green went down. He led the Rams on a historic season. He started his Hall of Fame career. It was what he learned during the waiting by working every day to be his best that he eventually became the best when he got his opportunity. You can't wait on your opportunity, wasting that time and expect to capitalize on the moment when it shows up. You have to work the waiting every damn day. So right now in your life, what's going on? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting on somebody to show up and give you a winning lottery ticket and change your finances? Or are you working every single day to start paying off that debt? Are you waiting on someone to come show up and tell you this is the workout routine you need to start doing? Or are you working to try things and learn things, see what you like about F45, see what you like about Orange Theory, see what you like about CrossFit, see what you like about bodybuilding? Are you putting in the work during this waiting, or are you just waiting on someone else to come hand it to you? Are you wasting your December telling yourself that you'll start after your goal on January 1st? Or are you working this month, this week, to not waste your moment and your opportunity to get better? Wasting a day should piss you off. Wasting a month should never happen for competitors. So how are you spending your time in the waiting room before your opportunity arrives? Twiddling your thumbs? Scrolling your phone, hoping somebody comes and calls your name? Or are you putting in the time to work and get better so when your name is called, you're ready to capitalize on that moment? Don't waste your life waiting on someone to come save you. Don't waste your life waiting on your opportunity. Work your ass off to get ready for it so when it comes, you seize it. Put in the work today, competitor. I'm cheering for you.